main focus of their business, and let's move on. So remember, views do not matter, guys. Okay, it's not about views, it's all about watch time. It's in their terms of service. So, watch time matters. How long the viewer stays on a video, that matters. After the changes, YouTube is giving bonus points for longer videos because they produce longer watch time overall. Longer videos equal higher retention, meaning more cha-ching, right, for YouTube. They're a business, and that is the topic. I have 10 tips here for you. Okay, so I'm going to give you 10 SEO tips to get more views on YouTube. So, what does YouTube care about? Like I mentioned, they want people to stay on YouTube. Longer you watch videos, right? Or the longer your subscribers, your potential subscribers watch, or your fans, the more monetized, the more money that YouTube will make. Okay, and they're advertisers. I mean, that is the objective here. Okay, um, so here is why longer is better and why it performs better. I want you to think about this. Okay, real quick. So if you were to have 1,000 people, okay, watch a 2-minute video and they watch 100%. Now I wrote no way because I'm sure, as you know, as a YouTube creator, that the chances of someone watching 100% of your video are astronomical. I mean, it doesn't happen. Okay, so you would have, though, right? If 1,000 people watched a 2-minute video, you would have 2,000 minutes watched. But that's not going to happen. Now, take this into consideration, though. Okay, or you have 1,000 people watch an 8-minute video, but they only watch half of the video. Now, this is a lot more likely that someone's going to stay with you halfway. Now, you would actually have 4,000 minutes watched. Now, you can crunch that and break that down, but at the end of the day, a longer video is going to perform better, right? Because of the retention and because of the watch time. So, this is a main uh, point that I wanted to cover. This all ties in to your SEO to get more views on YouTube. Okay? Retention and watch time are key. Let's move on. So, YouTube SEO, how to get more views. Tip number 2, we're only on 2, is do not reinvent the wheel, guys. Now, I find myself doing this all the time. It's very hard as a creator, but you want to find keywords that work. Okay, so keywords that work, find a title of a working video. Working meaning it's it's gaining views, it's ranking, it's a working video. Don't reinvent the wheel and make your own variation. Now, you don't want to copy it word for word. However, you want to have the keywords in place. You might want to have your tags in place that are very similar. You want to keep things similar because you already have a working process, right? I hope that makes sense to you. Uh, and here's what I mean by it. So, in my industry, in the SEO industry, these are two huge names. We have Brian Dean with a winning video, YouTube SEO, 9 actionable tips for ranking videos in 2019. Now, I went ahead and I underlined the keywords that are in the title, okay? Now, Ahrefs, another massive name in the SEO community, exactly the same. So see how similar. Look at YouTube SEO. Rank your videos #1 2019. They have rank, they have videos, and then they have the year code at the very end. So this is exactly what I mean by not reinventing the wheel. Find a winning title, find winning keywords, and then go ahead and make your own better variation and make sure it's long. Now, there are some awesome tools. All right, I've been playing with this TubeBuddy. Um, do not take this for gospel. But TubeBuddy is absolutely wonderful. They have a function. This is a free complimentary tool. called TubeBuddy. All of our favorite creators, Daryl Reeves and all those, creator insiders, all those guys pump this tool. There's also vidIQ. You can see which one you like. But I kind of like the meter on TubeBuddy. As you can see here, it's telling you your search volume, your competition, and then the optimization strength. And I actually searched for the phrase, see this tool. See this tool would be great to target. Um, it's absolutely wonderful. Check it out if you have not already. It's good for planning out your keywords and your titles. So YouTube SEO, how to get more views. I'm moving on to tip number 3, and that tip is this: feed the algorithm. And that is ahead of time, and not being 4 times a day and 5 times a day uploading videos. But what I mean by this, and what I have found along with a lot of other creators that I talk to, is let YouTube process your video ahead of time. Maybe upload a day ahead of time, or maybe 12 hours ahead of time, to let YouTube process the video and begin optimizing it for you. Okay? Be consistent. Upload a little bit early. Upload in private, okay? Not unlisted. Upload in private to let YouTube take in all of the data, so when you actually make that video live, and make sure it's in within a 24-hour period, everything's already optimized. It has already processed your video. It already knows. It's already in the algorithm. So uploading your videos beforehand on a schedule early, let YouTube process it, let it optimize it for you. Trust me, you will rank higher, and this is great for getting more views on YouTube in 2019. So YouTube SEO, how to get more views, tip number 4. I actually covered this in another video, a great video. I'm not sure a lot of people caught the value of it, so I put it into my SEO tutorial for YouTube today, and this is called YouTube Vision. YouTube Vision is absolutely phenomenal. It's like binoculars. It's like a telescope into the algorithm. You can actually see a way to make a perfect thumbnail. Google Vision, Google and YouTube are one and the same. They have the same algorithms. They work very similarly. Okay, so take that into consideration. YouTube, Google make every piece of information. It reads it all. Okay, I put ready every piece. They read every piece. Okay, so that's emotion, the text in the thumbnails, the position, the color of your hair. If I had glasses on, I mean, they know it all. So go to Google Vision, put in your thumbnail, make sure that the thumbnail, okay, has your keywords in it, not only when you upload it, but maybe in your text, okay? And make sure the emotion, smiling, happy, sad, joyful, is it a joke? Make sure that the emotion that you express fits the title and the keywords that you're aiming for, okay? And this is tip number 4, Google Vision, absolutely wonderful tool. And here is some screenshots to make your perfect thumbnail. As I was mentioning, you can see here, look, it's telling you joy and sorrow and anger. Here's my on-page SEO, my 8 factors that I covered. This is a picture of me. I'm happy, and I'm not I'm not angry, I'm not sorrowful, I'm not exposed, I'm not blurred. There's nothing wrong. It's covering it all. And here's another screenshot of it reading the text. As you can see up here, there's faces, objects, labels, what it found on the web, properties, is it safe search, but it's reading the text within the thumbnail. This is a phenomenal tool to help you create your thumbnails. Okay, so that's Google Vision. Check it out. Let the AI help you make a better thumbnail to help you rank and get more views on YouTube. So the YouTube SEO, how to get more views, tip number 5, let's move right along here, is give a call to action. So what I mean by this is ask your audience to subscribe. Don't beg, but not every video, but ask. hey, please subscribe. Smash that like button or hit the like button if you like the video. Comment below. As you may or may not know, all right? Maybe you don't, all right? User metrics correlate to higher rankings within the YouTube platform. And what I mean by correlate is basically equal. So user metrics are likes and comments, people subscribing in particular videos. If these metrics did not matter, then why do they show you these metrics in analytics? Okay? Anything that you find and you see within your analytics, okay, is probably a metric that is calculated somehow by the algorithm to determine the quality of the content that you're producing. So if you want to see more views on YouTube, give a call to action. It will most certainly help you rank higher and get more views on YouTube by using SEO. Okay? Now, YouTube SEO, how to get more views, tip number 6 is using a pattern interrupt. Okay, now a pattern interrupt, what is it? Why to use them? Let's get into that. So the point of a pattern interrupt and what is a pattern interrupt is the point is very simple. It's to get longer watch time. Longer watch time, remember, equals better rankings. So what is it? A pattern interrupt could be numerous different things, okay? It could be a camera angle switch, right? It could be something like this. It could be any little thing, a sound, a subscribe pop-up, anything that changes the mood or the flow of the video. It could be the tone in your voice. You could get quiet. It could be anything. All right, guys? So keep that in mind. Anything that produces, remember, we're on the same theme here. More watch time, more clicks, anything that's producing more people staying on your videos, right? Producing more watch time for YouTube, which is YouTube's main goal. Keep people on the platform. Any little thing that you could do to keep people watching, that is going to help your rankings. So YouTube SEO, how to get more views. Tip number 7, let's move on into it, is using your end screens. Now, I read online all over the place that people do not utilize end screens. And honestly, it's that extra step. And I know that it's a pain. I don't always do it, but after doing a lot of research to make this and doing a lot of reading to produce this particular video, um, what seems to be the best is sending users to your second best performing video to push it up the rankings. So you have your end screen, you're giving them almost like a call to action, a CTA. um, what it's doing is it's giving more velocity, right? View velocity, more retention. It's sending people to another video and then keeping up with the theme, keeping people on YouTube, keeping people watching your videos. Furthermore, boosting up that second video, which just needs that little bit more of a push. It'll increase your rankings. And let's move on to YouTube SEO, how to get more views. Tip number 8. So master your impressions and your CTR. Now, impressions is when a thumbnail is shown to a person. Okay. Now, CTR is click-through rate. Okay, if you were unaware, and this is when a thumbnail is actually clicked. So why does that matter? But let me cover this very briefly for you. When you embed a video or you put it onto another site, you do not get a click, okay? It doesn't count the same. Remember, everything has to stay within the stratosphere of YouTube, okay? So keep that in mind. All the CTR and impressions are calculated within YouTube, okay? So why does CTR and impressions matter? Let's talk about that. Keeping a watchful eye. So, and this is all tying in. So if you're getting a lot of click through on a thumbnail or a topic, right? If you're getting a lot of clicks, you want to produce more. So that's your click through. It's seeing the thumbnail, or a user is seeing the thumbnail and clicking it. Okay. So if you're getting a lot of impressions and nobody is clicking, then something needs to be shared. So that's why I said master your impressions and your CTR, because these are two key metrics. If you're not getting a lot of impressions, or if you're getting a lot of impressions and no clicks, you need to change your thumbnail. Now, and that ties all into your retention and your watch time. If you see something that within your analytics, maybe you're getting the click, but they're only watching 10% of the video, something needs to be changed. But that could go the other way. If you're seeing a spike or people are rewinding within your analytics and things of that nature, then you want to keep doing that action in order to produce more watch time. So that's why I said keep a watchful eye on your analytics, your impressions, and your click through, because really that is going to tell you what you need to change or what you should keep. So remember this: YouTube wants to make profit and keep people on the platform. So always keep that in mind when you're producing your videos, okay? Now, I'm not saying don't be engaging or manipulate or anything of that nature. All I am saying is you want to do your best to keep your impressions high, keep your retention high, keep your click through high. You want to do everything in your power to keep viewers happy and staying on the platform at the end of the day. Okay? So, if you have high impression and low clicks or CTR, change the thumbnail. But once you find a winning thumbnail, a color combination, words, whatever is getting a high click through, that is what you're going to want to keep. Okay, so keep that in mind. Anything to produce more clicks, more retention, more views, more watch time, more subs, that's what you want to do. So master analytics, take a look at it. That's a whole nother video, but what is a good CTR rate? Now, this is a very common question and it differs. So, what I found is some of the best creators report of getting a 10% CTR, okay? And some of the worst, I forgot the T on worst, and some of the worst creators report getting a 2.5%, 2%, somewhere in that range of CTR. So, what's a good click through rate to aim for? In my opinion, from what I've read, is about 8%. If you're getting an 8% click through rate on your thumbnails, that is a very good CTR. Now, if you get higher clicks, it equals more views and more watch time. Remember, that's YouTube's main objective. More watch time, more watch time, more watch time, more ads. It all ties in. Okay, guys? So, YouTube SEO, how to get more views. Tip number 9, what to share. Now, this is a very crucial, this is a good piece of information for you. You always want to share your playlist, okay? You don't want to share a single video because you would have an end user enjoy your video, right? But that's it. And then you have all those pop-ups that come up and they might click off of your particular content. So, to avoid this and to get more watch time for your video so you could get higher rankings and more views, is share the playlist. So if a person likes the first video and they stick through it, more videos within your playlist will come up and that will equal more watch time, boosting your videos and your rankings. So, end of this tip is instead of sharing single videos, or always share the playlist. Okay, guys? So, YouTube SEO, how to get more views. Tip number 10, the last tip, is watch your stats. Now, this kind of plays into the CTR and the impressions, okay? But this is a shot from one of my videos. As you can see, there's a line. There's all of the people, and then all of a sudden there was a drop off, and then they're going, and then there's a little bit of a spike. So the things to watch, this is just one analytic bar that I'm showing you, but these are the things you want to watch for. Why was there a sudden drop off? Or why over here, why was there a spike? Whatever you were looking, that could be anywhere on the line, okay? So wherever there's a drop, you may want to fix that. What did you do at that moment that had people drop off? Or what did you do at that moment to have people maybe rewind or look, or whatever happened, you either want to get rid of it or you want to do more of it depending on your analytics. So watch your stats, master your stats. You're looking for spikes and drops. Look at the video. What caused the drop off? Don't do it. What caused the spike? Do it again. So in recap, the main theme, the objective, all things are to achieve more watch time, more clicks, and more views on your videos by performing SEO. Everything that we covered in this video was YouTube SEO, from the titles to the videos to the thumbnails. Every single piece is to get more views, more watch time, and overall boosting your rankings on YouTube. I hope that you found value in this video. It's been an absolute pleasure, presenting this for you, and I hope to see you in the next video.